You change your mind at some point.
Of course.
You were with Tinubu.
Yes.
You now switch to Atiku.
Yes.
You articulated. What happened?
Yes, because to be very honest, I see Atiku including the youth more in his administration. He has already said that 30% of his cabinet will be the youth. He has already said that. And I have a close tie with his vice presidential candidate, Governor Kowa. And over time, I'm from Delta State, there are issues, pressing issues, I always point out. And the executive governor, from my own little end, attend to it. So that shows that sometimes my messages are not properly sent out. They are not constructive enough. But it doesn't look at the messenger. It looks at the message. And that's what makes you a leader. When you know that, what is the problem? You know how we live in Nigeria. You don't say any foul language to your elders. They will come at you. But Okowa has performed that gentleman character to listen to me. And when we had a one-on-one discussion before I switched over, he asked me, like, I heard you are supporting Asiwaju. I said, you didn't include me. I don't know you if you want to be a vice president. You know? And he said, this is what we have. I have over 1,000 issues that I'm attending to. But now you know, this is what we want to do. My work is your work.
So you see Okowa trying to draw people, or Atiku trying to draw people closer to the younger people. That's your reason for switching over.
Of course.
You didn't see this in Tinubu?
I don't see that in that camp at all.
On that side.
Yes.
No,
what they want to do is this. They just want to get you and keep you.
Who is that?
The
other side.
The other side. If you are strong, they get you and keep you there. You are not effective, but you are with them. That is not what we want as youth. You know? And there are so many things that we've seen that it doesn't favor us at the end of the day. But on this side, we have 18 political parties, but the two major political parties, PDP and APC. To be very honest, you know, when people talk about structure, they think structure is all about money or, you know, in quotes, having thugs. Structure is way more than that. Let me give you an example. Probably you have a child, a 15-year-old child, looking for admission into the university. And one of these, because these are our politicians, we think that they are not smart. They are smarter than us when it comes to politics. You see this politician give this child a scholarship to school, and in the next 4 years, that child is already an adult to cast his or her vote. And that child might, in some way, need another help to further his education. And this person comes through all the time. Are you telling me that if that person wants to contest, that person will go elsewhere? It's not possible. They have that structure. They've raised families. They've given people life. So if you meet the common man and you ask the common man, vote another person, go ask you say, who be boy, in quote.
So that's what.
Who don't help.
So that
is the structure. That is the structure.
You don't see that in any other party.
They don't have it.
But the Labour Party says they're already building that. In fact, that is the kind of
no. You don't have that time to build that structure. It takes time. I just gave you an example. Raising a child to school in 4 years. By then, who you are helping as the parent, you already have another child in school. Makes that 2. And if I'm helping a family of 4, makes it 5. If we have a rebel, it's just 1.
So you think the Labour Party is not on the ground?
They are not on the ground. They are not on the ground.
But
They will do well.
Can they bring surprise from this election by winning it?
Win this coming election, they won't win it now.
Really?
They won't. I'm confident about that. I don't want to. According like what she said, she doesn't want to be heartbroken. You know, there's so much effort, but they are not doing it right. We have a lot of youth participating now. Fine, but the question is, are you getting it right? Getting it right is what we are after. A lot of us, we are just in an environment that we are just in a bad environment that make people see us like bad person.
All right, let me bring Mr. Macaroni to the conversation. And part of what we are discussing is also the cancel culture. Mr. Macaroni, give us your view about. I know you are. I mean, you lend your voice in the NSAS protest. We saw how young people stood up. There must be something that gingered you. You know, if I may use that word, there must be something that propelled you. You are an actor. You are a skit maker. You're a comedian. You are a thespian. But the kind of change that the average Nigerian person want to see, can we achieve it in this election?
First thing I would say is that freedom doesn't come on a platter of gold. It comes by struggle. So if there are a people in bondage, you will fight for the freedom. It's not going to be handed over to you. And it's okay for naysayers to have doubts about such freedom, because they do not see that even that movement is bigger than whoever started it, whoever joins, or whoever leaves. The most powerful movement of any form is the movement of the people. So once the people say this is what they want, the will of the people must prevail, shall prevail. So the question of, is there time? Are they getting it right? At the end of the day, it will be a struggle between the status quo and people that are looking to change that status quo. And if the people that are suffering, if the people that are tired of the slavery and bondage that they are in are more than those that want the status quo to remain, there's going to be a change. Someone like me, I've always said, I've never hidden it. This is my first time. This is the first time I'm going to be casting a vote in Nigeria. And I swear, there is nobody on the surface of this earth that will say I should not cast that vote. Because I am angry. I am upset. And it is this anger that a lot of Nigerian youths have, this same anger. And that's why they're saying, yes, it's okay to talk about 2015 and all those years when we thought that youth will come out and they did not come out. I cannot speak on behalf of every Nigerian youth. I can speak for myself. I will come out to vote because I am upset, because I have witnessed firsthand the incompetence, the wickedness of government, how they have allowed their own youth to die, left them uncatered for. That is something I can neither forget nor forgive. So, I am letting you know that a lot of other youths might be gingered the same way I am gingered. I cannot ascertain that they are. But with what we've seen, with the moves that we have seen, with the sacrifices that are being made, I can see from my own point of view that they are gingered. And that anger is going to translate into votes. Will it make a particular candidate win? I don't know. But Nigerian youths will come out to vote.